live in the same house. I wasn't living there. In Rios, we have Greenacy and Sikafan Bantam.
Okay.
I lived at Sikafan Bantam.
Okay.
And it's quite, not too long a distance to Greenacy. So I went there after work to see her. But the reception wasn't that good. Okay.
Was that the first time you were going to see her?
Yeah, first time seeing her. It wasn't that good.
Okay.
So then I said no.
Did you go, Toby?
We went there. Toby introduced me.
Okay.
That's his friend at PBC,
Okay.
school worker. And yeah. Then there was this lady called Hanifa, and she was Hanifa's friend. So then he did the introduction, but it didn't go too well, you know. So I said, okay.
When you say it didn't go well, what do you mean?
Her response wasn't too
Enthusiastic.
Yeah. I said, no, I have to use another
Strategy.
You know, when you live in Rio, so anybody who sees you think, anyone who sees you there think you don't know anything outside Rio. So.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the Ga language was not too popular there. You know, yeah. People speak Ga, but you don't know. So I decided to introduce the Ga language. I know she's a Ga. So I told her, though, I want to learn the Ga language. So if she could help me. But I've learned a little. But in fact, I was born in Kaneshi.
So you knew the language?
School in, you know, Prince of Peace, from there to Presec, and, you know, all the Ga things,
Okay.
you know.
Yeah.
So I introduced the Ga thing, and I realized it was
It was
yielding
working.
results, yeah. So that was when now she started opening up.
Okay, so you made her become your teacher, Ga teacher?
Yeah, Ga teacher, but it was a fake one.
Okay.
A fake one, yeah. It was
Yeah.
a very fake one.
Because you didn't really need it to be taught Ga.
I'm saying that I was born in 4, your mother's in.
That's right.
That's
yeah.
where I was born.
Okay.
I went to Prince of Peace.
Yes.
From there I went to Presec.
Yes.
And Presec, we do a whole lot of things.
Yeah, I know. We have one here. We have one here. We have one here. We have one here.
A lot of good things.
Anytime we are coming to work, we pray for grace.
So that's where I made her the Ga teacher, and we started working small. I told her I'd learned a little. Yeah, but in fact,
Yeah.
so that's where the link started, you know, going, and I realized she's coming from Teshin, and, you know, I also had a sister who had a fiancé in Teshin, so then day in and day out, I started, you know, working towards it. Yeah, then she started listening to me.
So how long did it all take?
Ooh. About 6 months. About 6 months, yeah. But I did it very gently. It wasn't, you needn't rush,
Yeah,
you know. You need to do it gently and, you know, softly, yeah. So that was where I was going, yeah. And she started giving me hearing, you know. I made her understand how it was difficult for me in Rio, so I didn't know how to cook and all that kind of stuff, yeah.
So she was
Right.
So she started cooking for you?
She cooked at her place first.
Yes.
Yes, so I ate it once or twice. I also told her I have some ingredients if she can.
Come to your house to cook.
Yes, most
prepare
So he came with Togbi and Hanifa, and we cooked a good meal.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember in Rio, so we used to buy chicken, which was very cheap. You know, the guys around the time the pound was around 2 cedis or something. And if you kill one chicken, which is about 4 pounds, so that's 8 cedis.
Yeah.
But if you buy a pound of meat, it was very expensive. So I was rather concentrating on the chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's where my interest was. So anytime I came to my house, there was chicken, we could, you know, do whatever, toothpaste or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Yes, exactly.
what's your version of this?
Well, as he said, I was posted to Socialization after my training. Honestly, I have schooled in Accra and Tema, and I wanted a change.
Okay.
But my dad was insisting I stay in Accra. So during my posting forms and everything, I did it on my own, and I selected Western region.
Okay.
Knowing that as a newly trained female teacher, you will not be posted to the hinterland.
Too far.
So I know I will be somewhere Takoradi, Sekendi, thereof. So I just selected Western region, and I went to bed. So the postings came out. Some friends decided to go to Western region to check the districts. I didn't bother. So I was on campus, and they came and said, "Hey, you are here. You've been posted to Socialization." I said, "Where is Socialization?" "Where is Socialization?" He said, "You don't know Socialization." Well, Kofi Chinto was beheaded. I said, "Wow."
Wow.
Wow. How can I go on such a journey? So I had to fall back on my daddy, and I told him this is what I had. Honestly, I didn't confess I selected Western region.
That's right.
So, in fact, it was a big blow, because a young lady, a Ghana girl, being allowed to go that far.
That's a big journey.
A very serious one for my dad. But honestly, he's made us aware he hates begging for favors. So I knew it could be difficult for me to get a change. But for this one, he made a move, but though it was late. So I was asked to go to the Western region to see the regional director if I could be changed to Takoradi for the time, because the postings, they've gone to the district and there's hardly much they can do.
Okay.
So I traveled to Western region. So there, when I went, fortunately for me, the director has also come to Accra for a meeting. Oh, I didn't know what to do. And then the deputy asked me, what is it? Is it something he could help? And I said, oh, this is it, but I've been posted to Sefiu also, and the stories I've been hearing from that place, I can't go, so I'm here to see the director. I said, oh, my lady, it's not as bad as you thought. But there's the director, the accountant here from Sefiu also. Let me call him. So he came, and in fact, I was lightened up.
Okay.
So I said, okay, I'll give it a try. So I went back to Accra, told Daddy everything, and he said, okay, you go and then have a look at the place. So I went. Honestly, I got to the school, the way I saw the environment, the teachers were not enough, the children were all over the place. I said, at least, this is why I was trained, let me help.
Yeah.
Even though it's far, I will do something for the first year, then
and see what arrangement you can make.
I can make. So that was how I got to Sefiu also. So when I went, accommodation was a problem. So I had to put up with another female young colleague who was also being posted to the school at Genasi. So then the first day I arrived, this friend of his, he's a tenant caretaker of the house. So he came around and we exchanged pleasantries and said, oh, you are coming from a far place, we are also here, we can't. I said, honestly, I was not interested in any socialization or whatever.
You just want to do 1 year, and leave the town.
And see how best I can help. So then he sent a message, oh, I have a friend who wants to see you. I said, a friend who wants to see me? I'm not interested. I'm sorry. So one afternoon after school, I was going to buy something with my friend. And we met this gentleman across a bridge. And he greeted good afternoon with a straight face, and I was like, So after, my friend was laughing because I think she has met him already.
Okay.
And I said, who is this gentleman with this rude behavior Said, it's then she started laughing. I said, oh, you don't know him. He's
Togbe's friend.
Togbe's friend. I said, this man is too full of himself. I don't want to have anything to do with him. So that was it. So after on and on, one evening I was cooking in my porch and he came, he started trying to have a chat with me and I was not ready. So for about an hour he was standing, talking. I didn't offer him a chair. He spoke and spoke and spoke, making all sort of fun. I was not in the mood for, honestly, I was not in the mood to start any relationship, honestly. So I didn't want to entertain anybody. So he went on and on and on. He left. The next day he came again. And this time he started speaking Ga. Oh, he wants me to teach him Ga, but he knows a little. And I've been in Socialization for over 2 to 3 months. And I've not
spoken Ga with anybody.
With anybody. So I honestly, it started working. So we started communicating, and one thing led to another. I went, where do I live? I'm from Teshi. Oh, my sister is befriending a man who is a distant relative. So that is where we started communicating. And in fact, it's very fun to be around. But I was also trying not to engage myself in anything. So I was trying to play hard to get, sort of. But then my friend started pushing, oh, can we go and see some? I said, where do we go? Oh, this is fun. Let's go and laugh. This is that free-spirited person. So one Saturday early morning, I just came out of my room and there's a security man working with them. The man came to knock the door. I opened, and this a bag, well packed with clothes, with a cake of soap on it. That's boss said I should give it to you. I said, who is boss? He said, oh, the man working at BBC. Started describing him. Said, he asked you to give it to me. Said, yes. How? So I opened the thing again. I said, no, I don't think these things are meant for me. So go and give it back to him. And my friend came, but what is it? After all, we are going to wash. Don't you wash for your brother? Let's wash for him. At least maybe he needs a... I said, he didn't mention anything to me. How can he pack his clothes
and send through security
to come and give it to me to wash? I won't wash. That's it. I said, I won't wash. My friend said, we will wash because we are going to wash. So she started bringing the things out, his shirts. So eventually we had to wash. So after we packed the things, and I think after work Monday he came to pick the things, and I asked him, how can you do that? How can you pack your things for me to wash? Without telling me anything? He said, oh, I'm sorry, but honestly, washing is very difficult for me. Anytime I wash, I get sores or all over. So please, that is why I send the things. I said, no, next time, if you want me to do something for you,
tell me.
Don't just send the things to me. He said, okay. So we started young ladies with 2 young guys. We started at least chatting. So there and there he started expressing interest. And I said, no, honestly, I'm not ready for a relationship. This place is too far for me, and I'm not ready to settle down here. And we had accommodation for me, so I'll go to my office, district office, and I'll be making noise. They should get me my own room. Other than that, I'll go back to Accra. And there was this clerk, Bassett, said, you, this woman, you know, you marry in Socialization. Yes. Why do you tell me that I won't marry? How can I move from Accra to come and marry as a human? I won't marry in Socialization. They said, oh, you wait and see. You marry in Socialization. So all that aside, and I started thinking, what this man said to me is coming to pass. I shouldn't allow that to happen. So he normally traveled to Accra because of the nature of his work. He was at the account session. So one time he was traveling, he told me, oh, he's going to Accra. So I just drafted a letter for him to post to my daddy when he gets to Accra. So he went after 3 days. He came back with a reply. I said, how? How can you get a reply to me through posting a letter? He said, yes, I posted it. By the time I got to the post office, your daddy was there. So I said, what kind of story is this? So he went on and on. He couldn't come out with the truth. I said, But whatever I requested for, my daddy gave it to me, and I was wondering. But anytime I push, he refused to tell me what it is. So he decided to give me money to be cooking for him because there was no food to eat. So whenever I'm going to prepare food, I should add a little. So initially I refused the money. I was just preparing for him. But I realized it's eating into my account.
That's right. So he has to pay. He has to pay for it. So when he closed from work, you come and eat, and then he goes back to his place. He's a bit far from Jonathan. So it was on and on and on. He came back again. In fact, honestly, about 3 months, I realized the chemistry was working. We are clicking in most areas. That's right.
As if we've known ourselves for years.
Okay.
So I said, well, let me give
and
it
of course,
a try.
you were talking to him in Ghana.
Yeah, we are speaking.
Yeah, so
we're speaking Ghana.
Yeah.
So it worked. So it worked. That is how it started.
Wow. Okay, what happened to the letter?
You know, she said she lives in Teshin. And she described the area. Okay, she described the area, and I decided not to hear. So I just took it cool. So when I went to Accra, I quickly went to the area and asked of the father. And he said, oh, that's his house. Yeah, so I went there, greeted him nicely, and so I'm in Superior, so I work with this company, and I met your daughter who lives somewhere. She says I should bring this to you. So if you could go through, and if there was anything I could take back to him, I think I'm ready to do it.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think it appealed to the old man.
Okay.
Yeah. It appealed to him. It appealed to him. I later got the feedback that I think he liked me from that day.
That's right. Yeah. No, you played your politics well. You played your politics.
So she was surprised she had described the area, but no, I got the area very, very well. Yeah. So that was what sent me to the house. It was
that morning when you woke up and packed your laundry and gave to the security, what was going through your mind? You hadn't mentioned anything to her.
No.
Where did you get that courage from?
I have it. It's I don't know, but that's how my makeup is.
Okay.
Yeah, I have it. I can.
Right.
Yeah, I can. Whatever I want to tell you, I can tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah, very politely.
Yeah, but you say it.
Yeah, but I'll say it. Yes, I have it, and I don't usually think about things before I go and say them. It's.
At what point did you decide you were going to do this?
I just woke up one when the clothes were dirty, and that's all.
That was it.
Yeah, that was it.
But
and I knew it wouldn't be no. That's me. I knew that this thing would never be no.
Command the mountain.
So come. Yeah, I knew. Yeah.
So if she had said no, if she had sent the things back.
I didn't think about that one. I was thinking about it. Yeah. Well, that's me. That's how I am.
No, I understand.
Yeah, that's. I don't think about Sanye. Yeah. No. I know say it to work. Yeah, babe. That's me. And it's helped me in a lot of things and all that. I don't get them wrong. No.
Wow.
Because you see, There's one thing I also know, that when I start talking to somebody, I tell him as it is. Yeah, I won't lie to you. Yeah, I won't lie. If you come and tell me, oh Sam, you are fair and you are this, I look at you and say, well, liar.
You're not fair.
No, I'm not. Between soon you ticket to a big. You get me?
No,
So
it's
I
not really
expect
a big head. We have bigger ones here.
You see, so I just want you to be very frank with me. So I like to be very, very, very frank with people.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's opening a lot of.
No, this
doors
one
for
is
me.
not being frank. This one was taking her for granted.
No.
Okay, what was it?
No, we had a conversation, and the chemistry went through.
Okay.
Yeah, then I added this one. That's all. I don't take people for
Do you
granted.
remember that day she described her first encounter with you when you greeted with a straight face?
Yeah, I remember. It was just by the taxi run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was going through your mind? Why the straight face?
I have a straight face.
Okay.
Yeah, I do. But I don't know. For one reason, that's how I
Okay.
am. But those
So you
who
are happy
get
inside. You are happy inside seeing her.
Yeah, why not? Very good.
Yeah.
Very happy.
Your brother.
No, I was very happy. So I saw her, I looked though. So I was very happy seeing her. Yeah.
You know that all of you who are laughing at this would face some consequences.
Yeah. So I never took it for granted. I don't take people for granted. No.
No, I also I have a face that is not expressive.
Yeah, things like that. But
Yeah.
that doesn't mean you hate somebody.
No.
Yeah.
No. There's always sunshine inside, but
Yeah.
what it comes. Anytime I have looked at my face, like if I'm walking past a car and I'm looking at the reflective surface, I get shocked at the expression on my face
Yeah.
because it doesn't correspond with what
Yeah.
what is going on.
And the guy said, I think you say, Omo Ohiemi. You know, that thing here. Yeah, I have it most of the time. But that doesn't mean I'm bored with it. No.
Okay.
So I'm working at that thing, but it's not going. But
Yeah, working at it.
because,
Still working at it.
because those who know me, no, when they see me, they're happy. Yeah,
Okay.
those who know me, they're happy. Yeah.
Debbie, what did you like about him? Why? You said the chemistry started working. What are some of the things he did that because you were coming from? I don't like this guy because he was rude the first time I saw him. I'm not going to settle here. I'm going to go back to Accra, and so I'm not going to marry a Sefi man.
Yes.
He sent me laundry to wash when he hadn't even prepared me for it.
Yeah.
So what then worked for you?
Honestly, I got to know that is him.
Okay.
He's very good at heart. He's frank and honest.
Okay.
So with such a person, I realized, no, I can make a family with.
That's right.
Yeah, because he's faithful, he's gentle. His no is no, his yes is yes.
Okay.
He'll tell you as it is.
And he was fun.
Very, very.
And you were
very
teaching him Ghana.
As for the guy, he ended up teaching me Ghana. He ended up teaching me Ghana because there was there were certain things he could say and do. Me, the Ghana person, I wasn't able to do that. So
At what point
he
did you
ended up-
realize that his saying "teach me Ghana" was just a trick? Did you?
Oh, not too long. Because the moment he started speaking, I realized it was just a trick to get close.
Wow.
Just a trick to get close. Yes.
Wow. Sammy, how would you describe the 24 years together?
Yeah, it's been very good. It's been, we've had a few challenges. Finances have been, they keep going up and down and all that. Yeah, so far so good. I will always speak agilely. Yeah, I always will. Always will. Yeah.
What's the craziest thing you've ever done for her? He's remembering. He's opening the files. The problem would be which one he would like to share with us.
You know, we had a problem with where I used to live in Rio. So we had a problem with the atonko. Yeah, we had an atonko there, and it was an issue. So in the nights, it becomes very difficult when
you have to.
Yeah. It becomes an issue. In the afternoons, maybe once in a while, somebody will shout, "There is a snake" or something, and it's scary. I'm really scared of snakes, but how for do? So in the nights, if there is something like that, I have to parcel all the documents together, put a stamp on it, and fly it.
That's right.
And I fly it pleasantly.
Okay.
Yeah, I fly them pleasantly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We are speaking in codes.
I fly them pleasantly.
Okay.
Yeah. So we finally moved into a new place and got a proper one.
A
Other
facility.
than that, it was just flying. Yeah, and we kept flying.
Okay.
Yeah, flying was good. Yeah.
You.
What is it about him that brings a smile to your face when you think of?
Uncle, everything. Yeah, everything. Okay. Everything about him makes me smile.
That's wonderful.
So, yeah.
Something not bad.
Yeah.
That's a good testimony.
Yeah.
Yes. You know,
we have our differences, our challenges, but yes.
Wow.
He's for me.
That's a powerful thing to say about him.
I've always believed that when I tell you something, you one day find out
the truth.
The truth. Yeah. In fact, when you do that to me, when you tell me something that is not true, and I find out the truth, I'll not like you again. So you tell me as it is. So as much as possible, I try to do same, and it's been working for me. I think it appeals to her.
Ever fought?
She doesn't make it encouraging.
To fight it?
Yeah. When you start talking,
yes,
you get angry, start backing. No, that kind of stuff. She wouldn't talk again. Yeah. So if you're not careful, somebody comes to the house, it looks like you are the mad one. Yeah,
because you're the only one talking.
You're the only one talking. So she doesn't make it, exciting here to go ahead. So I don't. Yeah, it's not interesting to. Yeah, you need to get that kind of.
It takes two to tango.
To tango, but it looks like.
But she's not tangoing. Yeah.
She's not making noise. No, she goes quiet. She will do what she has to do, despite whatever I say or whatever. She will do what she has to do. She will cook her food, serve you well, go and have a bath nicely, sleep well. Like she doesn't wear uniforms and all that. She will just sleep as she has to sleep. So you ask yourself the challenge. What did they talk about?
Yeah.
So that's what I feel. That's what makes it. Yeah. It's never even occurred to me. Never. In my dreams are like, no, I can't do that. Never. And she doesn't do friends.
Okay.
Yeah, she doesn't do friends. Look, I have to see Linda's mother's auntie and that. No, she doesn't do that. Yeah, if she's going to go out, maybe she should go to the father.
Okay.
Because she's the father's pet.
Okay.
Yeah, she'll go to the father. Apart from that, no, she's always home. She's always.
How many children?
2.
Boy, girl.
2 girls.
No, we have two big girls.
2 girls.
Yeah, big girls.
Okay.
Yeah, Okubia and Aisha. Big
All right.
girls.
Why are you using the word big girls?
Oh, 22 and 20 are when you need friend.
Okay, 2 girls.
Yeah, 22 and 20, and I think it's big.
Did becoming parents affect your relationship, and if so, in what way? Because it means that you had your first born after 2 years.
Yeah, I was 20. No, I was 20. 90. It could be 97. So I was 28 when I had my firstborn. Yeah, and it was cool.
Did it change the marriage?
No,
it didn't.
It didn't. Yeah. Now I realized something. It was when finances got low I became a bit, a bit sensitive to certain things. Yeah, because I remember Okubia was in St. Teresa's. We lived at North Carnation. She goes
You had then come to Accra.
Yeah, we had then come to Accra.
How soon after marrying did you come to Accra?
I think
2000.
yeah,
2000, yeah, 2000, yeah.
So
Yeah.
95, 2000, 5 years.
Yeah.
5 years, okay.
So I spent 7 years.
And I spent 10 years in Rio.
Okay.
Yeah. So Okubia will go to school with a pencil, and by the time she comes back home, the pencil is like this. It's shortened. And I get so angry. You know?
Because you're going to buy a new
pencil. Yeah. So it was when, by the grace of God, things started getting better. I asked myself, what are you talking about? A pencil?
Yeah.
She's supposed to sharpen about 100 of them a day. And it shouldn't kill, a fly. But here you are getting angry over a pencil, And I realized that, no, finances play a role. So the little I can tell, the up-and-coming guys, now look at your finances well.
Okay.
It's so important. Don't overlook it. It's not about sex. Like totally sex. Oh, sex. She's nice. She's got a vein. She's got a whatever. No. Don't go there. Don't go there. Don't go there. The finances will come to play. And you start seeing certain things. Akwala no milk. Akwala, you start bringing some rules to eliminate. And you ask yourself, say, hey, what are we talking? Yeah. So when it gets better, now you say, oh, she eats. And she leaves some. Edriano, when dining
and then I say no.
No. Like when things got better. Yeah,
okay.
Say, eat the food.
Yeah.
So what's one that kind of stuff. So then I compared it to those times.
Yeah.
At the hippic days, and so we shouldn't neglect that. And so me don't pa or say no. Don't bring Obeshemi business here.
Well,
work and try and bring something together so that we do it together. Yeah.
Any day that you regretted, and this goes to both of you, regretted a step you took?
No.
Or what, coming together?
Yes, coming together.
Can I go?
Yeah, cool.
No. I'll do it again. Yeah, I'll do it again. I'll pick Ajili again. Day in and day out.
And go and learn Ghana again.
No, I'll always pick Ajili. Always pick Ajili. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, always pick Ajili. She's been there for me. Yeah, she's been there. When I go out there and I get the battering and all that, no, that's why I find my comfort. Yeah. That one I have to come home. When I come home, no, I'm yeah.
So
when
you look forward to coming home?
Yeah. The home is good.
Okay.
Before I married, it was my mom. So it's God, my mother, and But now it's God, Ajili, my mother.
Okay.
Yeah, my mother comes after Ajili.
Are your daughters listening, watching?
I think so.
Where did they fit?
Yeah, let me tell you this one. I was in the house one day. Then the younger one, Daddy, I say yes, that's it. Daddy, mommy and I, who do you love most? Immediately she started the question. I didn't let her finish. I started to know I love my wife.
I love my wife.
Yeah. Immediately she started, I said no, I love my wife. And I could see that she was disappointed. So I gave her about a minute or two, calmed her down. I said, blah. Do you run speak days in your school? So yes, every year. And so okay. Who picks the price? And she says, of course, the first person. Okay, the first person got 96. Okay. And the second person got 94. Who will pick the price? He said, no, the 96 will pick the price. I said, that's good. Are you telling me the 94 didn't do well? He said, no, the 94 also did well. I said, good. You got 94.
Your mother got...
Yes. Before she calmed down. Yeah. So they know from the one that, no, it's my wife. If my wife tells you anything, I'm sorry, don't ask me for my view. like going for a drink or something, or you want to go for a program, mommy says no. No, maybe baby Sam, it's no. If mommy decides to say it's yes, okay, fine. But me, no. Once mommy says no, it's no. I stick to what she says. Yeah,
Okay.
and it's been good. Yeah, me personally, it's been good. Personally, I always say, personally, yeah, it's been good. It's been good for me. Yeah, those judgments have been very good for me.
What kind of father is he?
A good father, a good one.
Discipline?
Disciplined, firm, and loving.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What kind of mother is she?
Hi, wonderful mom. Yeah, Adela is good. Adela's been there for the children.
Okay.
Almost all the time she's there, and they always, would like to talk to her, tell her things that are deep and all that. In fact, they tell me as well.
But they are more closer to their mother?
I don't know how to put it, because I remember when my girl had her first menses, mommy was in school. She came to show it to me.
Okay.
Yeah. And I said, hey, I hope you know what it's about. So yes, my name is so because even before her menses, mommy and I had schooled her.
Okay.
Schooled them.
Okay. All right.
And when mommy was in school as well, I also continued doing it. And so they know it's.
What would you like to change about her? Time. Okay.
Yeah, I'm working on it, but
You're still working on it
yeah.
after 24 years,
Yeah.
and you're still working.
Yeah, why not?
When are you going to give up?
Oh. God's time is good. But I've learned one thing too about the time. Whilst in school, somebody gets 80%.
Yes.
Okay? 80%. And that's an A student. Okay? A student. But this person who got 80% got as many as 20 wrong.
Yeah.
20
Yes.
wrong. And you are telling me that person is an A student. Good. If that be the case, then I'll put the timing
In the 20.
in the 20.
Yeah.
Concentrate on the 80. Because the 80 is far better than the 20.
Than the 20.
Yeah. So for now, that's where I'm going. So now if she's late, I just try to make fun of it and try. Yeah, that's okay.
But in the past, how were you handling it?
No, initially I couldn't handle. Yeah, it was an issue. Yeah, it was an issue.
So what would you do?
I'll go and sit in the car.
Blow the horn?
I won't talk. But she'll get to know that, no, the guy has left this in the car. And of course, that mounts pressure. But I've also learned that women are also another set of, species which we need to understand them. When I lie down in bed and I have to go for a program, I know that I'll just take my shoe, my jeans, my top, away bus. Of course, I've done my retouching already. Away bus.
Okay.
Your wife is my baba.
You see? So I don't have anything to do. But she has to go for the program, all right, organize food as well, and any other thing that the kids may need. She has to, multitask. But yeah, sometimes some of us don't appreciate that one. But now I've grown to appreciate that one that they do.
At what point did you come to this realization?
After about almost 10 years.
Okay.
Yeah, after about 10 years married, I realized that's another area that we need to look at closely. Else you brand her, and push her in the 20 or whatever. But I'm saying that those things, just put in the 20 and let the good things be in the 80 and score her the A. Yeah.
Debbie, we are still working on your time. Any hope?
God day.
Yes, Uncle. Uncle, there's hope. Today, coming here, I finished first, and the children were all over. Daddy, today you are late.
I was 6 minutes late. I told them we were going to leave at
I'm working at it. I'm working at
9
it.
o'clock.
Okay.
And I left at 9. We left at 9:06. Yeah, and so we're working at it. It's fun, though.
It's not as bad as he presents it anyway.
Okay.
It's not as bad because I know maybe being late for about 10 minutes will not take anything away from what we are doing. So at least I have to put certain things in order before I leave, because the moment we get home, we should eat. So I cannot just get up and leave home without preparing. So it's not as bad.
Does he ever help with the kitchen?
before. But now he left everything to the children because
Okay.
they are there
At
to
their
help.
ages, yes.
Yeah, they have to. I've told them they have to do that. I've told them they should. The least that they can be, the least is to be like their mother. But I want them to be better than their mother.
Okay.
Yeah, I want them to. Because the mother is good, and I'm pushing them to be better. So that's what we are working at. Their food, their time, and
So your sons-in-law will thank you.
yeah. I think a good woman in a home does a lot. Yeah. She's done a lot for me, and I pray my daughters can do better because it influences the relation.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. It really influences the relation. You know, you shouldn't be that type who saps the energy of the home. Yeah. So you should be able to do that one. So that's the kind of ladies I'm praying to God that I'll be able to raise. So for now, that's what we are doing. If they do things right, I recommend them.
Okay.
I speak good things into their life. I bless them. Yeah, I keep blessing them. Sometimes I'll be there and I take my tea in the mornings. They prepare the teas for me. Yeah, they prepare for me, and after that one I'll go and have my bath. I do the chewing sponge. I do chewing sponge.
Okay.
That's the first thing I do. I'll do the chewing sponge, and when I'm bathing, I'll call you and deliberately give it to you. Yeah, when I give it to you, I just look at your face, how you take
handle it.
Yeah, how you're handling it. Yeah, are you that kind of woman? Are you that kind of woman who can handle this kind of yucky things? Are you in that position? See, so those are the areas I'm trying to push them, because I told my girl, the younger one, that I remember Mommy and I were having abenkwine. Then you blasted. When you blasted, those times we were using napkin. Yeah, we used napkin. Yeah. You blasted. Mommy had to stop and
clean you up.
Yeah, clean you up. Can you imagine what was going through Mommy's mind? So from that time, they realized that no, Mommy has done a lot for them. So yeah. So these are the kind of women I pray I'll be able to.
I get the impression that you are always testing people. You like testing people.
I would like you to be a very good person. Yes. There are certain things I believe that I didn't get when I was a kid. Okay, there are certain things I didn't get when I was a kid. But that doesn't mean I would deny you.
Yeah.
Yes. So for now, my main occupation is to push you.
Okay.
My girl did her BEC. The maths wasn't good. The other grades were good. When I came home, she was down. I'm sorry, that's the results. So in fact, Mommy had told me that the girl was down. So don't worry, I'm coming. I got her. This one, you got an A. In this one, you got a B, whatever. Is it B2 or whatever? You got a B2 here. You got this, and the maths you got. Is it D something? I'm saying, so I great. Let me tell you straight in the head. I never got them when I was in school. I never got them. Hey, Unim, you know what? Unim, you trust. Let's straight to Riga. She likes the frog legs. Yeah, straight. I bundled her. Everybody straight to Riga. We had fun and all that. So before we came for Regal, she had calmed down.
Okay.
Then I had to see a maths teacher. I think why give an opinion, a very small opinion for NOBDEC.
Okay.
So she registered. Boss, within 2-3 months, she wrote the paper and she got it.
Okay.
You see? And she was so happy. She was so happy that she's been able to do it.
And when she got it, you went to Regal again?
Oh no, I think we did something else.
Okay.
I gave them a treat. I think I gave them a treat somewhere. Yeah. So this is the kind of thing I'm expecting from them and her.
Right.
And if they don't get it too, no, I won't kill you. Yeah.
Right. Do we have any comments, any questions on that?
First question is from the side. Have you ever dealt with boys coming after your daughters?
Have you ever dealt with boys coming after your daughters?
Boys, 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 boys. For now, the big girl is in Kivas. And she has some few male friends around here. So that is it. And they don't come home. So far.
Because?
They've not. They don't. When we are home, they don't go out. I don't know. I don't know why it's so. Mommy and I were discussing that things are. What's happening? So the neighbors, when we are not connected, the neighbors will say, "In Kwalemo, them are no wingy." You know, yeah. They don't like going out. They are fun among themselves. Yeah. So the cousins who come around and have fun. Yeah. So basically, that is it.
Well, if anyone is watching us who knows one of the daughters, put together your laundry and take to her. With a bar of soap. You never know. It may. Oh, by the way, once you are ask them to teach you Ghana.
No, teach you Krapim.
We say, I'm okay. All right, let's go.
Nana here in Ahene says, Daddy, we are here.
Who is this one?
That's my firstborn.
The first one, yeah.
Okay, where is she?
She's just come from vacation. She's the one in Kivas.
In Kivas, okay.
Third year.
Yeah,
So she's watching.
Oh yeah, Kubia knows everything.
Okay. Now, tell us something about your father, about your mother, and your father. We would like to hear. Share something about them with us.
From Benjamin, what if Daddy says yes first? Will he still?
Okay. What if they came to you first before their mother, and you ruled on an issue?
Yeah, that thing is just simple and straightforward. The principle is that you can't go for the program at National Theatre, okay? Because of time, you can't go. Then, mommy comes to tell me, oh, when they tell my nebeko, to we are, tell my do beba. I'll call them again. The same person will call them again and tell them, I'm sorry. It was Auntie tell me, say, Obeko, into a born member, so you can join there. So what I'm trying to say is that we don't usually counter. Yeah, if there's a change, the same person who gave out the instruction or the directive is the same person who has to
then
change
goes to.
Yeah, goes back to change it, and we think it's
All
right
right.
for us.
Yes, let's go.
Oh, by the way, Uncle Sam, a lot of boys, or should I say men on our platform, are already putting their laundry together. So you
One
can.
guy, I one guy. That's one guy.
I'm from Akosia. Big Sam, how will you feel or react when your your daughters introduce their beloveds to you for the first time?
Oh, cool. You know, I believe that psych them and let them know what is right and wrong. I told them of an instance where mommy went for a school program, and it was 2 ladies and 4 gentlemen. The next day, they had to meet today and the next day. They met today. The next day, the other lady didn't come. Why so? Apparently, all the 4 gentlemen had touched her. The gentlemen seemed to be laughing and having fun. No, she felt left out. So I told my girls that, hey, look at it. I don't think this is what you want to. Yeah, you shouldn't be looking at your shoulders, you know, if there are new guys around and all that. So this is what I will tell you. So these are some of the things if you start running an NGO, you can imagine.
Okay. All right, Auntie Lori, if you have to advise a young lady, what about getting into marriage? What would you say?
I will tell them what my mom told me. That make sure you feed your husband very well at home. Other than that, he'll be fed outside.
Make sure you feed your husband well
very
at home.
well at home. So
And the feeding is not just food.
not just food,
Okay.
any other thing.
Yeah.
Any
Yeah.
other thing. Make the home warm
Mm.
for your husband to always run to you.
Yeah.
Don't push them out. Marriage is not easy. 24 years, yes. But we've gone through a lot.
Yeah.
But with determination, if you are determined to make your marriage work, it will work.
It will work.
So determine when you are going, make sure, decide, I'm going in once. So you throw everything at it and it will work.
Okay.
Yeah.
That message was for belief. Now, and now, Sammy, Uncle Sammy, we have 2 young men here who we've been trying to encourage.
Yeah.
And so advise them.
Yeah, I would say that marriage is a very good thing. Go in there. Now, when you go in there with your strength, not my strength. Go in there with your strength. What you know how to do best. I dress the bed in the house. The bed that we sleep on. I dress that bed.
Okay.
I polish my wife's shoes. I do the ironing. It doesn't take anything from me.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, but brothers will go, no, that one, he be woman in job, he be, bro, you've missed it.
Yeah.
Yes. If I hear a man, even today, if I hear a man tell me that, you know, I'm the man of the house, I say, guys, you've lost it. Until you take a crack case, so you mean your wife, the woman doesn't know you are the man or what?
Yeah. Why do you have to announce it?
Yeah. That means you've lost something. There are certain things that you need to provide in a home. You see, sometimes when I relax in my couch and I see the children, go and fry yam, go and do this, I feel okay. Yeah, I feel okay. So these are the things I will encourage guys. Try and do them. Don't. You see, you may know how to do certain things. You may even know how to cook better than your wife. It doesn't spoil anything. If you can cook better than your wife, no, go ahead.
Go.
That's your strength.
Yeah.
But friends will tell you, no, brother man, you know, say, Charlie, for be strong, for day fem, hey, master. The moment you say day fem, now you've lost it. You're out.
Yeah.
No, when you tell me that one, I just brush you aside and tell you you're not serious. That's me.
All right. Now, thank you very much, Sammy and Debbie. We are grateful that you could join us. And thank you to my team for doing what it is they do. Thank you for the 3 guests we've got today. We are happy you could join us, especially the one that brought excitement here. Thank you very much for coming. Your presence has calmed Ken a lot. Come often. And we would appreciate it. and to you who invest your time and your data to be with us, thank you very much. And until we come your way again, stay blessed. And remember, I Want Your Wife is my next play, July 6th and 7th. We hope we'll see you there at the National Theatre. Bye.
Hello. They call me Uncle WHYTE. I am the CEO of Roman Productions, but I'm also very much committed to helping you become your